What is up, YouTube? It is Mr. Egoting, aka your future father. Subscribe. Today I have another Call of Duty Black Ops Emblem 2 Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Emblem tutorial. This is going to be an FC Bayern Munich or Bayern Munich badge, the crest. This is what it looks like. For those of you who don't know, I mean, I played FIFA, so you guys know I'm a soccer/football fan. Same thing, same difference. For all my UK friends and friends around the world, call it football, we call it soccer. But yeah, I like this emblem. Not a Bayern Munich fan, I'm actually a Chelsea fan, but this was a fairly simple one to do, so I hope you guys like it. So let's start it off. Bayern Munich, whichever way you pronounce it. It's going to be just a basic circle with a dark blue background. Dark blue background, I like how I said that. And then it's going to be this is actually the first ever emblem that I used this for. It's going to be this white one. You're going to leave a little bit of room at the, actually this blue could be a little bit lighter, to be honest, a little bit brighter, maybe that one. That looks more like a Schalke color, but we'll leave it there. And then you can just duplicate that and change this one to a bright red, then make the red smaller than the white, leave some room, and then you might actually have to make one more white one. Yeah, one more white one to make some space in there. That looks good. And for the red, maybe make it a little bit bigger. And alright, then starting on the letters, like I've said in the past videos, you can mute my voice if you want. Just going to be talking, telling you guys, walking you through this. You can do it by yourself though if you want. You want to start spelling FC Bayern, and this is a really simple way to do it. You just duplicate that and you can spell it out FCBAYERN. So that will be enough, and that will be the same size as each one. So this one, you just, instead of clicking on it, just press Y, change it to a C and move it over, maybe tilt it up a little bit. And then for this one, just change it, FC Bayern, it's a B, bring it up to the top, tilt it a little bit more. And then this is going to be an A, change it to A, FC Ba. Starting to come along. Okay, change this one, it's going to be a Y. Sorry if I'm spelling this out for you guys. You guys can probably figure it out yourself, but I'm just going to keep doing it. This one's going to be an E, E for elephant. This one's going to be an R, R for retribution. That's an interesting word. And then the last one will be N for nasty. Okay. N for nasty. That's good. And then you can also just duplicate that and you can put it MUNCHEN. And then come back over to the last N and just bring that one down, and it's going to be an M. Oops. Color picker. Now color picker white. Take that off. It's going to be an M. FC Bayern Munich. Change that to a U. Bring the U down. Tilt that a little bit. And the N and the C kind of meet in the middle. So however these are going to like meet right in the middle. You see where the grid is? That's where these two, the N and the C, will meet. Bring a C down. The C still tilts though. It's still tilting. And then this one's going to be what? An MUNCHE. CH. Bring that one over here. I really hate that I always redo these emblems and they're like never as good as the first. I guess it's probably because I'm rushing it, because I just want to get the video done. But I hope you guys like this one. It's a little cool like emblem that I thought of. So hopefully guys you like it. And in the Bayern Munich on the U, it has a what would you call it? A accent mark, I guess. But this doesn't really show up. You want to make it, if you want to put this, you can. You don't have to. It's just a little white mark. You make it so small that you can barely even see it. But you put a little white mark there. I guess you can tell where it is. And then in the middle, they're the diamond shapes. The shape I just used, you're going to want to use those. And you want to stretch them out a little bit so they look more diamondy. And that looks good. And these are actually going to be the layer that you bring to the very, very front. So this one, it's going to have a little bit like that, but you want to bring it all the way to the front. But first, we're going to just duplicate a ton of these. Probably going to fill out the whole thing. I'm pretty sure it fills out perfectly to the rest. And then you're just going to bring these all the way back, put them as the second to last thing. Is it behind the red? Yeah, it is. I just have a ton of extras. Oh my gosh, I just messed it up. I'll figure it out. That's why it messes me up too. I have the ton of extras that are there, and they just mess you up. So just bring this one over, and they just touch at the corners. Touch at the corners. Go all the way back over here. Bring this one all the way back. See, look, you have to use the D-pad on this one. I just tried to use the stick, and I completely forgot that I was locked onto it. You actually probably want to make these a little bit skinnier, so, but I guess for now it doesn't matter. We'll just see how it turns out. Bring this one all the way back as well. It's getting hot in here. Maybe I'm just nervous. This one here. And then just to give it more of like a little bit of a realistic look, you might want to bring, you can leave it like that, but you just want to make it seem as realistic as possible, or as perfect as possible. So you want to maybe just add an extra one at the end. So keeps a consistent pattern. And then for these ones, bring these ones down to the bottom. Bring this to the front. The tip and the bottom will be touching for this one, so it's okay if only half of it shows. I mean, you'll be able to fill it out in the end. Bring this one all the way back. Sorry, this is kind of a strenuous emblem to do. It should take you about like what, 5 minutes probably to do though. It's a really quick emblem. I'm gonna leave a bit of space of blue on this one so you can tell that looks good. And yeah, I think I made these diamonds a little too fat. Well, I'll figure it out once I get to the end. I might make them a little bit skinnier depending on how much time I have on the clock. See, these ones don't even fit here. They're too big. I made them way too big. So just keep repeating this process. It's really like so dumb that they have you make it this way instead of just like being able to copy a new layer on top of another one and just pushing that one over. They make it so that you can't do that and that you have to like just bring them all over. So this one is this one over here. So we'll just throw that one off to the side because it's not the one we're using. Just make these a little bit skinnier. Makes it look a lot better, And you can fit the room in also, these skinnier. And see how it has, as you do this, you turn the blue ones into diamonds as well. The blue ones turn into diamonds as well. So just delete these last few. Looks like you're gonna have 3 extra layers. You can add a shading to it, but I didn't really like the shading. The shading looked bad in my opinion. So if you want, I'll show you what it looks like with the shading, but I don't think it looks good. Just add that one, maybe have it touching. Just move this one up so that it's touching the other one, so it looks perfect. Okay, that looks pretty good. And this is what it looks like when you're finished, but if you want, you can add a little bit of shading. It doesn't really matter. You can just make it one of the bright gray ones. And then this is how you do it. If no one knows really how to do the shading, you just change the opacity. But to be honest, if you do that, the logo is really it's a crest, and it's really just it's not supposed to be 3D, but you can do it that way if you want. Put it in front of the red one, and see when you make it 3D, it makes the whole thing look like it's kind of like coming out at you. It looks like actually 3D, but I don't like it like that, so I just delete that, save it, apply to player card, and this is what it's gonna look like. Hopefully you guys have done it just like me and it will look the same. This is gonna take a long time. Sorry once again for the long video. Oh, let me know if you guys want me to start doing speed art, just to like not do the commentaries and make the videos like three minutes long. This is taking a long time, but I'll leave the video off and I'll cut the commentary off. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Thank God and stay humble. Peace out.